him in the FNA either, because Lincoln and these outlandish claims, I can't take too much of that. All right? But the people, see, and this is where I have a few questions, right? Parties have got to start to consider how much this party, what they call the thing, the constituency association, whatever they call it, if that's still serving the party's interest. Because these people say they want Renwood Wells and nothing else. Well, the people of Bamboo Town just spit Renwood Wells out. What guarantees that they want him again? What has been his presence in Bamboo Town? How do we know he could go there and win again? Remember, there was already the descent of him changing PLP to FNM. Who knows? He might not be able to go back there as an FNM and win. And I don't want you to think for a minute that it is a guaranteed safe seat. I think the last two elections have changed that. Not to mention, the boundary got you cut all the way in Kennedy, beloved. We'll see, though. Don't go anywhere. I've got the next clip for you when we get back on the next Saturday break. This is Freedom March. We'll be right back. at the Beat FM. Channel 224, Channel 112, ILTV Studios. You know where to find those. Cable, Flow, Facebook. And I don't say that for you if you're already here listening to me because you already know our call signs. I say that so that you can get on the phone and call your friends and tell your friends to turn off all the other spook that they are listening to and to come over here and listen to us at Freedom March, where the goal often is to inform, to educate, and periodically to entertain. All right? So take us to the clip with the people them who cussing out the other people them because they claim Bamboo Town is the only thing, Renwood Wells rather, is the only thing that the people of Bamboo Town want.
They made a huge mistake. And we as the executives are going to show the leader and the F&M just what time it is in Bamboo Town. Mr. Wells is a veteran politician. They now want to show up and show off and throw something down our throat. Us, former Senator Heather Hunt. I have no problems with Heather Hunt. She's an excellent person. But for my MP, no. Heather has never won anything in the F&M other than being deputy chairman. Mr. Wells has stood the force and reckoned as opposition from PLP to now F&M and now thrown to the curb. I just feel like it's just a grave mistake.
Do you feel as though...
Yeah, so they say, Heather who? Man, don't fool with that. You mean the gal who get the daylight speed out of her up in Marathon from Jerome Fitzgerald? We ain't want her. You know who we want? We want the converted Renwood Wells, who was once a PLP, but praise the Lord, he saw the light, and now he's an F&M, and apparently a veteran politician. I don't know what makes you a veteran politician. You gotta win. Like Tennyson Wells,
yeah, but he served before.
Veteran politician. That don't make you a veteran. You trying to tell me that Mark Holmes is a veteran politician?
Once you've been
trying to tell me Travis Robinson is a veteran politician?
So here's
I don't want y'all throwing this language around slackly.
So, I guess the understanding is that once you have served, whether it's one term or not, you have served, and so they're saying you're familiar with the politics.
No, y'all got to fix the definition.
You know?
Let's fix the definition. He's not a veteran politician.
What do you call
Matter of fact, I don't know if the Bahamas. I don't know if the Bahamas. At least I don't know if the Bahamas has had any veteran politicians in the last 25 years, other than Ingram and Christie. Who else? We could call Fred a veteran politician.
So then.
I say in the last 25 years, man.
All right,
Finland
so
been dead almost 40 years.
92, 2000.
Who else in there been as a veteran politician?
2020, yeah, so it's 37.
One of the difficulties we have with appointing speakers of the House is we ain't have enough veteran politicians for it. Because that should be one of the...
We got plenty of veteran politicians.
Who? Name them.
Glennis Martin, Fred Mitchell.
That's three. That's two. That's actually two. You could call Brave Davis a veteran politician now. Chester Cooper is only now coming into his veteranism. Is that a word? I gotta check. Ain't much of them. You're getting one shake around here, and we landsliding government. So what are you talking about?
Michael Folks.
Man. Cut off the spiritual advisor, Mike.
He's one or two terms,
cut off the spiritual advisor. So which Michael Folks?
Golden Gates.
What they? Which Michael Folks we talking about?
Let me see.
No. Just Saturday, I had a wonderful opportunity to go. I ain't talking about that no more. Saturday, I had the wonderful opportunity to go and visit Lisa Raman, who was, ever since she spoke as the commencement speaker at the BBUC event. What was that now? 3 Fridays ago? 2 Fridays ago? How long ago was that? How long ago was that, spiritual advisor?
What's that?
How long ago was it that Lisa Raman spoke as the commencement speaker at the BBUC? That was 2 weeks ago? About 2 Fridays ago.
More than that.
Okay, so between 2 and 3 Fridays ago, Lisa Ramming spoke as the commencement speaker at BBUC. And I don't know, maybe it was her realness. I don't know. Something about whatever happened that evening has triggered a heightened level of likability for her or toward her from my vantage point anyway. And so she invited me to attend the award ceremony for the marathonians, is what I'm going to call them, where she honored over this weekend 100 people from, this was long though, I ain't lie. I go on there 2:30, I leave there 6 o'clock. But I must admit that the conch tartlets was delightful afterwards, and so was the little crab fry, but they was beautiful. And so we had a wonderful time at this event, and it was attended by none less than the Prime Minister, who, believe it or not, his own father was posthumously awarded as a former resident of Marathon. And I thought that was so delightful. So I have a little clip here where she spoke. And she's always such an affable person. I like that about her. And yeah, it was very engaging. Show Lisa Ramming at her event on Saturday.
They put that on. Hundreds of residents were there. And many persons were handed over to doctors who are able to further assist them. I thank God for the opportunity to serve. And I thank God for our Prime Minister who's given me the opportunity to serve. And I don't do it carelessly. And I don't do it with a spirit of ungratefulness, but with a spirit of gratefulness. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to everybody in this room who opened their doors to me, who allowed me to listen to your concerns. I am thankful. And I end on this note. Congratulations to the honorees. Congratulations to the team who have certainly.
Humility, such humility. I mean, and such, gratitude. I'm grateful to, everybody. I'm grateful to the Prime Minister. I'm grateful to all the people from Marathon. I'm grateful to the fellow who's driving the bus past the Marathon Mall. I'm grateful to the mall for being there. Because what else he was going to name the place? She's just grateful. And I was very excited about that. And yeah, so congratulations, Minister, on nominating and awarding 100 Marathonians. That's what I'm calling them, spiritual advisor. You have any words for the Minister?
No.
Okay, fantastic. So Lisa Ramming, job well done, as we would say in law enforcement, bravo Zulu, okay? Fantastic stuff. And then, not to be outdone, I went last week. I was with Commodore Floyd Moxie and his men down there at His Majesty's Bahamian ship Coral Harbor. And we had a wonderful little time. Show the pictures of me. There you see me and my former chief, Chief Petty Officer Leroy Sanders. And I think he's now Chief Petty Officer Demerit. I remember when these guys were younger men, and we served together in a specialty branch of the organization. Who else am I here with? I'm also pictured with my squad mate. There he is, Quant Roll. Petty Officer Q Roll was down there with me as we frolicked aboard His Majesty's ship. And can I tell you, they had Bush Tea, spiritual advisor. They had something there called, fever grass. They had some neem tea. They had some stiff cork. They had some, what else did they have there? I said, man, listen, don't keep calling these names before you all cost me eat the bottle. All right, what else? Who else did I take pictures with? One Charlotte hour. I live my entire life every day in Fayetteville. And so she said, come, boy, and take a picture. And there you are. Can you not see the fear in my eye? Fearfully, I am taking this picture with Chief Petty Officer. I'm told that she is Senior Acting Force Chief in Waiting Charlotte Hour. Do I have any other pictures? Is that it? All right, and so that was it. That was me on board Coral Harbor last week, Thursday. And I understand the commissioner had a big soiree. I know, boy. I make that invitation list. I got to check into that. See what I got to do to get on the commissioner's invite list. Anyway, let's open up the phone lines. 323-7775-698-0775. You've heard all of what it is we have to say here today. I got one more before we go to the phone line.
You're 10 minutes late. We are supposed to open the lines at 5:30.
Yeah, but I can't be late.
Let's give our listeners a fair chance. Let's give them 30 minutes.
But I want to give them one other thing to talk to me about.
Okay.
I see that the union is cussing out the minister about raising people's salaries, spiritual advisor.
Okay.
And I don't really understand how you could cuss out people for paying people more money. It doesn't even make sense to me. And I want the unions, if they're going to cuss out the minister for something, cuss her out for being like something that ain't.
So what's the complaint? That they were not notified? What's the complaint?
They say there was ambush. They say, oh, Jesus, Lord, no, more money again? No, please don't give us more money. And I don't understand what Mr. Ferguson's problem is. Here's what the minister had to say when she was caught on the sideline of a summer event the other day.
Government is also defending its plans of public salary reviews following various claims ranging from lack of consultation to favoritism from Bahamas Public Services Union President Kingsley Ferguson. Minister of Labor and Public Service Pia Glover Rolls stating that everything is going as planned and refutes Ferguson's allegations of lack of communication between all stakeholders.
Well, there is a meeting to ensure that we are apprising the unions. I've advised that on the 22nd of May, the financial secretary, along with his team, and the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Public Service did have a meeting with the BPSU president and his legal representative where questions would have been answered, the plan would have been rolled out. That is public service exercises for public servants. Where there is a confusion of public servants versus quasi-government, I'm not sure, but we know that there are certain state-owned operations, certain authorities, corporations that are run by boards, and as a result, we engage industrial agreements to improve their conditions.
Glover Roll also explaining that no stakeholder was blindsided in the movements being made by her ministry in what was an attempt to better the lives of public servants, and also explains that proper eligibility for those in the labor force.
In terms of advice and consultation, that would have occurred or would have had to occur with the Ministry of Finance. But I must say that we are in a position where we consult with the unions, where we communicate with the unions. It does not say that the union has co-management. It's important that we remain in good social dialogue. Where there are anomalies of a few public servants that are placed in those areas, they are that anomalies and they will be addressed as such. But this salary review was specifically for public servants who fall under the central public administration.
So to that, I just want to say, Kingsley Ferguson, man, you from Auckland's, all right? And Auckland's fellas love money. I can't reasonably assume that this Auckland's man making noise about Negroes getting money. And so, Kingsley, here's what I want to say to you. Tell all the members of the BCPOU to carry their money back. When payday come on the 30th of this month, you know the payday, we had a 4 regatta happening this month. Black Point having regatta, Rollville gonna have regatta, Auckland's having regatta, and Cat Island gonna have big regatta, right? And all them people gonna need money to go to regatta because you have to pay for your car to go, you gotta pay for outfits, you gotta pay for place to stay, you gotta pay for food, you gotta pay for drinks, right? You might need a new pair of soft hands. If your BCPOU people don't want the money, just simple, just take their set of the money back to the Treasury and tell the Treasury, no. Why y'all keep paying me? I just want to do this job for free. I don't even like a salary because I can't understand how this could be a union problem. I'm bewildered. I am incapable in my ability to comprehend what the issue could possibly be. And to the quasi people, man, y'all go hide. Y'all have far better working benefits. Y'all get to negotiate all of y'all benefits. Y'all have... I ain't hearing from no PHA people in them. Yeah, for God's sake, man. Just let the people get the money, Kingsley. Because if we wait longer than this, then y'all gonna say it's an election ploy. And I don't hear that, all right? I did forget spiritual advisor while we was giving the birthday shout-outs to shout out one of my also very dear friends. Before my life as a Marine, at one point I took the Food Nutrition BGCSE, and if my memory serves correctly, he and I got the 2 highest grades in the BGCSE that year, Richmond Fowler and Levan Miller, and we were supposed to have gone to Atlantis where he ended up. And his birthday is also today. So to my friend, Chef Richie, affectionately called by those of us who know him very well, Richie Spice. Happy birthday, my friend. Okay, now let's go to the phone line.
Hey, yes, we call us waiting. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon, James. How you doing?
Good.
Doing well.
Listen, other than Mr. Tennyson Wells pertaining to Bamboo Town, Randall Wells was the second greatest member of parliament in Bamboo Town.
Yeah, that's true.
You think he was better than
Brand?
Brown?
He did a very good job other than Tennyson Wells. I don't know, but the lady who's the member of parliament right now, she cannot be Randall Wells.
You thought he was better than Brown? That's the question I asked.
Yes, Randall was better than Brown McCartney.
Okay, fair. Let's go.
Let me just say this. The PLB is doing an excellent job. But they need to deal with this illegal immigration problem in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What Brentwood and Mr. Minister need to do, they need to join the leader from the coalition. They need to join with them and this election will be the greatest election ever happened in this country. They got to join with Lincoln Bain.
So you say
Renwood and Mr. Minnis got to join with Lincoln Bain, and this will become very interesting.
So you want Lincoln Bain, Minnis, and Renwood Wells to get together?
Of course, they have to.
Well, do you know
nobody want them.
Do you know that I am the leader of the FNA?
But you won't say nothing, man. You won't say you're in the
I just tell you I'm leader of the FNA, and I want
down.
I want Minnis.
We getting the feedback.
Turn your radio down for me, caller. I want
feedback.
Minnis and Lincoln to come join the FNA. I just want Lincoln to stop impugning the character of the court. But I want Minnis and Lincoln to come join the FNA. I ain't sure if I want Renwood yet. Let's wait. Let's hold up. But I feel like we could have something here if they serious. He could join the FNA and then could be able to FN beat us. Let's take another phone call. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
March.
Hi.
Hey, Levan. Spiritual advisor, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Brother Levan, you said that Miss Lisa Raming honored about 100 people in the Marathon constituency.
Not about 100 people.
Okay, she should have honored 101. There was a lady by the name of Debbie Raming. Okay, she lives in the Marathon constituency. I think that woman should have been honored. As a matter of fact, that is Lisa Raming's mother. I think her mother should have been honored. She lives in a constituency.
That's Lisa
Now,
Raming,
let's
mommy?
go to Bamboo Town.
Uh-huh.
Bamboo Town, I hear you praising Mr. Tennyson Wells, a good member of parliament.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Tennyson Wells only won twice as an independent. And the two times that he have won, the PLP didn't have a candidate in the race.
So what does that mean?
So the PLP is voted for him with a couple of F&M that he persuaded.
But
that is how he got to it.
All I'm saying
and thirdly, before I go, then Mr. Renwood Wells won under the PLP administration. The member of parliament today, Ms. Patricia DeVoe, was his campaign general. Then they was laughing at Wells. She took Wells under her wings. I remember Mr. Wells had one brown coat suit, two different colors. The pants was one color brown, the jacket was one color brown. And I'm not talking no slander. I'm telling you what I know. I was a part of the team before I went with Dion Smith and Nassau Village. Okay, my sister Artemis Ferguson was his office manager right where Domino's Pizza is now in the shopping mall. That is where his headquarters used to be. So Renwood Wells won because of work of people like Patricia DeVoe, Larry Butler, Shannon Hilton, those dragged Mr. Wells over the PLP line in 2012.
Yeah, but that was before they cut this new boundary, wasn't it?
No, mind you, Nassau Village was coming straight to East Street, you know.
Precisely, and Bamboo Town and
Kennedy
Bamboo
is the
Town
strongest. They designed a little Kennedy
for Bernard Norris.
You know.
I know that, but
that is now part of Bamboo Town.
That's the point I'm trying to make to you right there. See, the Bamboo Town you're talking about, that Patricia DeVoe go on and knock on doors with Renwood Wells, and if you're talking about 2012, Renwood Wells...
That was in Kennedy.
Was the boundary cut all the way into Kennedy then?
Yes, from Windsor Place.
Okay.
Come across to Blue Hill Road. The only thing was missing, the only new piece in there now is the front part of Kennedy where Bernard Norris headquarters used to be. All that used to be Golden Gate. That is now a part of Bamboo Town now.
That's the point I'm making you, and so I'm saying that as an F&M candidate, or the people who telling him to run independent, my friend, I don't know. Because if the PLP holds up strong in their strong areas, what exactly would an independent wouldn't be doing anything in there?
Run as an independent, he'll have a struggle getting his deposit back.
Yeah.
A big struggle.
Yeah, and you don't want to go out that way, man. You've been a cabinet minister, go out on a blaze of glory.
He should have, the last election, he should have saluted out, and he should have embraced Miss Patricia DeVoe, knowing that she helped him to win and could have come and beat him. He should be a man, and he should have saluted her.
Well, he said he got more ambition, so let's see what
he can do.
Well, we'll see.
Renwood Wells is not a brand name in Bamboo Town. Renwood Wells just been on two good waves.
That's what I say.
He was in the right place at the right time.
He timed the wave. That's what happened. That's what I see. He timed the wave. All right. Yeah. Thank you, caller. Let's take another one. 323-777-56980-775. He timed the wave,
But how does Patricia DeVoe have a name brand?
She's his general. Hey, caller.
Hey,
what's going on, Dave?
Spiritual advisor.
Good afternoon.
Julian is absolutely right, you know. I campaigned with Ronald Wells when he was a PLP in 2012, okay? But now, this myth, right? Tennyson Wells only won in 2002 because the PLP did not feel a candidate, okay?
Yeah, I don't like them
Nothing
kind of
else, okay?
arguments
Now
there.
you
You
can't,
can't
right?
tell me
Yeah.
why I win.
Yeah.
I win.
He still won. He still won.
Hey, let's be careful right now.
But you don't know
the
what
last night, no, this me. The last night before elections, Perry Christie tell PLP, vote Tennyson Wells. Nothing else, nothing more. The only person in the Bahamas who defeated the PLP on the FNM in general election in our time
It's Whitney Bastian.
is Whitney Bastian, nobody else. Larry Cartwright, fraud win. Perry Pugh, fraud win. PLP win the boy in Australia. But now, Mr. Miller, I was at the event with Charlotte Green, right? But I say no disrespect. Charlotte Green was just all of her class, okay? She was not sick, okay? And that event was a one-person class. Ashanti Benby Smalls totally embarrassed Michael Ellis. And Charlotte Green, I wouldn't disrespect on the radio, but Charlotte Green, that's not a forte, okay? Nothing else, nothing more. And last thing, Lincoln Bay needs to be made example of, like you said, trying to bring down our great court system, okay? That's very horrible, and anybody who's embracing that, they ain't turning the full deck. But last thing I tell you,
hold on.
don't be surprised to see Ronald Wells walking on the side of Patricia walking.
All right.
Don't be surprised, okay?
Dave,
All right.
Dave,
Yes, sir.
Dave,
Yes, sir.
before you go, the stuff I see on social media, is that true about you?
Yeah, man.
You got
That's
married.
excellent.
You got married.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Congratulations, man. You
Yeah,
did.
thanks a lot, okay?
You did the honorable thing.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Take it
Dave.
easy. Yes, sir. All right.
Let's take some more calls. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
Hey.
Spiritual advisor.
Good afternoon.
How you do, sir?
Doing well, thank you.
You know, in the words of one great, the late Rodney Munker, the FNM leadership ain't safe.
Yeah, something is going on.
You understand?
Yeah, something's going on.
But you see, I can speak to this honestly. When Dr. Dwayne Sachs, began to infiltrate and dismantle the various associations, the FNM associations, who supported Dr. Minnis. I say I've been saying this for a while, you know, but this is how nasty it has gotten. Dr. Minnis is an FNM. Dr. Minnis is the former prime minister, and who gave all of them an opportunity at that level. But you see, what they did, anyone who supported him, the Carmichael Association, the Gardeners Association, the Bamboo Town Association, they're going after Mount Moriah at Bennett Minnis. Anyone who supported Dr. Minnis, their hate towards him destroyed the party.
I don't know if I could agree with that caller because they nominate Darren Enfield, and Darren Enfield and Hubert Minnis used to have cake cutting ceremony together. What you talking about?
Man, come on. Darren Enfield is a non-factor, man.
Who loves Dr. Minnis more than Darren Enfield?
Darren Enfield, Levon Miller, you said it yourself. Your commander, you cannot support your commander.
Not in South Beach. But boy, if he go on Bamboo Town, that'll be a different argument.
Darren Enfield is a non-factor.
Yeah.
You understand? So let's be real, man.
Yeah.
This political battle, I know, like they said, I fixed on 2026. Whomever the FNM send there, may Trisha, the Madam Speaker, beat them into submission.
Wow.
The candidate in Carmichael, Kamalase, may keep Bell retire her politically.
Yeah, I think she could be Kuma Lasse after this. This could be the last of her we see.
Yeah, she ain't laugh no more.
Yeah, Kuma Lasse.
You understand?
Yeah.
But, and you know what is also so sad?
Uh-huh.
The leaders of the FNM, the leaders, they're running, looking for another constituency to run. Very scared.
Wow. Well, I have to admit,
thank you, caller.
I am conflicted, and I can't say bad things about Dr. Devine Sands. My mouth just can't say bad things about Dr. Devine Sands. I don't know what you want me to say. That's the only conflict I have politically. If you guys know Dr. Devine Sands, I can't help you guys him out. Now, anybody else we can case out. But oh boy, I can't talk to Dwayne Sands. I apologize. That's it? You comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Good. We got time? We ain't got time for no more.
We out of time.
Yeah, so tomorrow, tune in, because I want to show you all that Dr. Hubert Minnis is turning into a real-life reality TV show series. I love it. At least if he can't be Prime Minister, he could have a TV show named A Day in the Life of a Former Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Because we ain't get to watch the two former Prime Ministers except for in the conventional media. But Dr. Minnis, wonderful at getting people to follow him around with a camera. And so he getting fishing these days. He in the barber shop. He have barber talk. Man, this is wonderful. I love it.
Fish, curry goober.
Dr. Minnis, listen, put me on your production team. I could do a little bit of voiceovers or something. We don't know. That's the Jingle Spiritual Advisor. I mean the time over. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us here on Freedom March. You've been listening to us on 103.5 The Beat FM, on channel 224, on channel 112, and on ILTV Studios. So, we'll see you again tomorrow.
If it's the Lord's will, we'll be back.
Right here on Freedom March.